Who the freak are you and why are you in my room?
I'm you.
Who?
Who?
I'm you.
But from the past.
Yo, for real? That's kind of cool.
I know, right?
So, how old are you and what you been up to lately?
I'm 13, by the way, and I'm in junior high. How old are you anyway?
Hey, let's get it. You know, I just turned 17, so.
Wow, dude. You still play Fortnite?
Excuse me, what?
Fortnite?
My back, my neck, my spinal cord, my Adam's apple, my uvula. You need me Fortnite? Fortnite. Sorry you guys had to see that. I had to handle some business. What's up, SK fam? It's your boy Sengoku Kenshin, aka the Emperor, aka SK, and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be doing a story time. You guys are gonna be learning, yeah, I know, even more about me. And above anything, that cringy version of me. Now, close your eyes. I want you to think back to pimples, insecurities, those lunch ladies that give you that dirty look for not getting your fruit in the lunch line, and the black lunch ladies that say wholesome things. Come here, sugar. Grab some fruit, baby. Add some more, baby. And what pops in your mind? The most fun yet mentally and emotionally deteriorating years of your life.
Yes, sir!
Middle school. Now, technically I went to junior high, but we'll just call it middle school because I don't want you guys to bully me in the comments. Now, like I said, middle school is one of the most fun and mentally and emotionally deteriorating years of your life. Now for me, my school was chaos. And I can't help but to assume that if you went to public middle school, we've all had some chaotic moments in our middle school days.
Actually, I put my kids in private school.
Alright, shut it, Karen, we get it. You put your kids in a private school. But my school, especially my school, Nicollet Middle School, was the most chaotic thing you could think about. Our school wasn't a school. Our school was borderline prison, alright? Prison. We had prison riots, alright? I'm surprised that school is still standing today. After my years of going to that middle school, they had to change some big rules to make sure that never happened again. Now, in middle school, you had all these different type of kids. Now, I don't want to call this middle school musical or something, but there were cliques. Now me, as an adolescent kid that really didn't know what he liked yet, I could see myself in most of the groups. You know, I hanged out with the guys that thought they were gang members. I hanged out with the guys that watched anime. I hanged out with the guys that played video games. I hanged out with the guys that did sports all the time. I hanged out with everybody, really. I couldn't
Reverse!
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 I couldn't really just stick to one clique. Now, I wouldn't exactly call myself popular, but when as much people know you as they did with me in middle school, you get to know a lot of people too. It's almost like you have a record book of every student and what they like to do and what they dislike. And honestly, having this type of information in my brain came useful at many times. Like, I knew everybody. Like, if there was a fight going on, I knew about it. Like, people were coming to me like I was ESPN giving them the schedule for the week. Now, if you've gone to public middle school, I feel like we've all known some of the same kids. It's almost like a piece of our childhood. We're all meshed together in certain parts. For example, we all had that kid that really never cared in school and his only job was to make everybody laugh and disregard to his own grades. Like, for example, there's this kid in my grade and I still go to school with him today. Well, technically not because it's coronavirus. But anyways, for privacy reasons, we'll call him Antoine. So Antoine really did not care. His main goal was to just have fun and make everybody laugh, and he succeeded. He succeeded very well. We'll say he wasn't exactly the ideal student. He wasn't the teacher's pet, but yeah, he was in my math class, right? He would walk into my math class, and my math teacher, oh, don't even get me started. This man was the most strict teacher I've ever had. This guy is the most strict teacher I've ever had. But anyways, he was balding around this area, right? He had like the little like side patch thing that people get when they get old, right?
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No. Look at the top of his head.
So he had that, and every single time this man Antoine would come in, he would just roast his head, bro. He would just roast his bald head, bro. He would just come in here and just like, bald head. And it was so funny, man, because those days we really did not care. That teacher ended up being one of the most annoying he literally ended up being the most annoying teacher I've ever had, and he's had a record for doing that. So basically in our lunchroom we had this little sidebar thing that after they were finished serving the main hot lunch, you would be able to go there and get desserts and drinks and stuff like that. So majority of the kids, not teachers' pet kids and not ideal student kids, most of them had this math teacher after lunch. And I was one of those kids. Now, I wouldn't call myself a bad student.
So that was a fucking lie.
I wouldn't call myself the best student of all time. But anyways, that's besides the point. So basically, we would go inside this guy's room, right? After lunch. And kids are all riled up after lunch. We were playing football outside, playing a little bit, doing a little bit of our little mini Super Bowl, right? So we're all energetic from the football, right? We come to his room and people were talking about anything. Often we were talking about the snack bar because everybody would finesse. We would trade things. Like, honestly, I was convinced that some kids are gonna be some gamblers when they get older because we were gambling, we were trading all the snack bar foods, right? So we came to his room talking about snack bar because like this person, Susie, wants to get a bag of chips from Nathan because Nathan has this chocolate bar or whatever that they got from the snack bar, right? So everybody's trading and all you hear is snack bar. What'd you get from the snack bar? Snack bar. And this man really thought that we were using snack bar as a racial slur, bruh. This man gonna come in the next day talking about, I don't want anybody to say snack bar. I looked it up yesterday and it's what you kids use as a racial term. I was like, bruh, this man cannot be serious, bro. So now we can't even use snack bar. But like I said, this class wasn't necessarily full of ideal students and teachers' pets. So, some of the kids, we'll call another one of the kids, Javier. So, Javier and Antoine, these were, I would say, the top tier. They were one of the top 5 funniest kids in our grade. Probably the top 2 funniest guys in the class, if I'm being completely honest. So we're in here. Everybody knows how they act in class. So we're all just hiding under our books, like, oh, what's going on now? This man Antoine will pop up and go, snack bar. Then the whole class is dying, man. I mean chaos, bro. being so honest, like, we were all just dying because, you know, like I said, our school was like our prison. It was students versus teachers, right? So we were just looking at any way to just have fun and laugh, right? Antoine gonna get up. Antoine gets up. Maxim's like, get out of here. Get out of my room now. Get out of my room now. So this, I tell you, when I tell you I died, bruh. So, you know, the teachers have like their little phones or whatever, the little like classroom phones or whatever that you gotta pick up and you gotta dial like beep boop beep boop 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 boop.
Yes, hello. I was wondering if you could play that song again.
Which one, man?
The one that goes bee boo boo bop boo boo beep.
You get in trouble, you gotta call your parents, right? So this teacher, right? He gonna get up, call the office, right? And tell Antoine to get out. He's like, Antoine, get out. Antoine, get out. This man, Antoine, not going nowhere, bro. He's still making the whole class crack up. And we've been waiting for this all day. Like, we used to look forward to classes because, like, they were so funny. So, Antoine's not getting up. So, Antoine's just chilling, right? He gets up. And my math teacher, I wouldn't call him the most fit guy. He's in, like, his 60s, 70s. You know, he's got that little Santa Claus like, beer belly, I guess you can call it. And, yeah. Basically, he tries to push Antoine out. And Antoine, like I said, man, not the ideal student, our teacher's pet. And my teacher, he pushes Antoine. So Antoine pushes my teacher back. And my teacher just immediately goes victim mode, like, I'm getting assaulted mode, bruh. This man looked like a Karen in the middle of Starbucks after getting told to leave, bruh. This man went straight back to the phone. Assistance! Assistance! And what I tell you, bro, this class went haywire. We were all dying, bro. Kids were throwing pencils. Kids were throwing erasers. We were just going crazy, man. It was so funny. I'm gonna hit y'all with another incident. Antoine's in this one, but Antoine's in this one, and another one of my buddies is in this one. We'll call him. Honestly, he don't care, man. He's one of my friends, bro. We'll just say his real name. His name is Felix, right? So, Antoine, he had this good talent, a very, very good talent of talking kids into doing things that they didn't want to do. We're at lunch, eating, right? Everybody's conversating. You know how lunch goes. Middle school lunch, crazy. We're lucky we haven't had a food fight that day. But, you know, we're just eating, chilling, doing our thing, right? And basically, we had this, like, exit room door thing where, like, it would exit the lunchroom and go outside. And it was, like, a little room thing, right? And it was open, right? So, all of a sudden, all the bad kids, right? I won't call them bad kids, but all the students that weren't ideal students or teachers' pets, they would all sit in that back corner, right? So, in that back corner, they go into that little room, right? And I'm just chilling, right? Like I said, I know all the kids. All the kids know me, so I'm talking to everybody, chopping it up, doing my little thing, right? And I just see, all of a sudden, I see Antoine standing in the corner, bro, looking suspicious, bro. I know that look. Like I said, I know everybody's, like, likes and dislikes and quirks and stuff like that. So I know what Antoine was getting into something dirty, right? So Antoine goes in the back, right? And he brings Felix with him. I'm like, this can't be good, bro. They're up to something. So I just keep my eyeball out. I got like one eye open on this side looking this way. I got one eye looking that way, chatting with some of my friends, right? And Felix is my boy, so I know something's up, bro. Now, like I said, Felix is not an ideal student, but he wasn't like Antoine, alright? His parents were a little bit more strict, because, you know, he was African like me. So he's back there with Antoine, right? I'm cooling it, right? Next thing you know, bruh, I see, you know those little frozen fruit cup things that the school lunch gives you? And just like a substitute for real fruit, but you know that that joint has like mad GMOs in it, and it's probably gonna like grow into some type of alien in your stomach later when you're like 80. But yeah, you know those little frozen fruit cup things that the school gives you? I just see one of those flying in the air, bruh. Like a whole missile strike or something, bruh. It's just flying in the air. I'm like, I look back, I see Felix standing in the corner, laughing his butt off. And Antoine is laughing even harder, bruh. So, I see it flying in the air, and I just look, man, and I already know where it's going. I know where it's going. So, there's a little table where, like, the little quirky white girls used to sit in the middle of lunchroom. Oh my gosh. There's this one girl, I had a thing with her before. We'll call it a thing. But regardless of that, we'll call her Bianca. Alright? We'll call her Bianca. So basically, the fruit cup goes flying in the air. And it's doing like twirls and stuff, doing front flips like it's a freaking gymnast, right?
Hey Terry, you want some?
Lands right, like smack dab in the side of Bianca's face, right? And I already can tell what's going on, what's about to happen. The chaos is about to unfold, bruh. Hell is about to break loose, right? So it hits her in the side of the face, and like, you know, like the quiet before the storm, or whatever they call it, man. The quiet before the storm, that's what happened, bro. Everybody's neck breaks. They go, look straight at Bianca, right? Bianca's sitting there, and I can see her like doing this little like head thing. I don't know if she was about to transform to like a transformer or something, like Autobots roll out or something, but she was doing like this head bob thing, and I was like, is she crying or laughing? I can't tell because it looked like both. And I was just like, all her friends were all over her, like, you know how they be. They just be like all over her, like, oh my God, are you okay? And I just looked back, and everything goes crazy, bro. I might as well black out at that point because the not ideal student area is going crazy. Like, oh my God, oh my. The rest of the lunchroom, even the quirky kids were kind of like a little bit wired up for that. And the thing is, the teachers, bro, the teachers are supposed to be, like, we were on like a bad streak that week too. That's the thing. We're on a bad streak, and the teacher was supposed to be monitoring lunch to make sure we're not doing anything. But like I said, the not ideal students and not teachers' pets were in that corner, right? And they're in that back room where you can't see where they're conversating and what they're doing, any of that. So, basically, he throws it right, it hits her, everybody's going crazy, but the teachers never knew who threw it. They didn't even know which side it came from. They never even know what side it came from. So I'm like, dang, lunch is about to be busting today. We go to lunch, like I said, we go out of lunch, we go to our next class. Like I said, most of the kids, including me, had math after lunch. We're all just talking, boom, who threw that joint, blah, blah. I already knew. So I wasn't asking Antoine who threw it. I was asking Antoine, well, how would you get Felix and like what's the whole situation? So he tells me that, oh yeah, he told Felix to do it, and Felix didn't want to do it, but he just basically told Felix to do it, and Felix eventually just wanted to do it, and he threw it. And I was like, dang, bro. Then I realized something just hits me on that, like it's like somebody punched me in the brain or something. I realized they have a fat camera in that corner right next to that room. That little mini room that they have or whatever. So basically, he walked out of that room, went right in that corner where the camera is, and basically the school got a full like 4K view of his face throwing the fruit cup, so they all knew exactly who it was.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
And I was like, man, bro. And sure enough, I was right, man. Like a few days later, heard this man got suspended, bro. I was like, free Felix, man, free Felix. But luckily, nobody was hurt. But that was just like one of the most funny stories that I can remember from the chaos of middle school, aka my adolescence, and just the chaos that I was in, basically. And if I'm being honest, I'll never forget that story. That story is just too funny, man. Too funny. And that's it, guys, for the story time, man. It's been another banger with your boy SK, and hope you guys enjoyed, man. If you guys enjoyed and you want more, hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed the video, also hit that like button, let's get it. And comment down below what your middle school experience was like, and if you had any similarities with my experiences. And but anything else, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. More bangers coming soon. And let me know what you guys want me to talk about in my next story time. But, you know, another banger. I'll see you later. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace!
That girl, she got on my clothes. That little girl that she got it, she better pop. Are you serious? I swear my money is serious. Okay, all my checks I just clearing. She said my dick that she get delirious. Okay, jump on the jet so I'm clearing. Okay, fuck, but I'm not talking.